All right, obviously credit to Atlanta. Played well enough to win the game. Disappointed in having the loss. Again, like many other games, just kind of some self-inflicted wounds. Not going to win many games. In fact, the odds are in the 80s against you when you have three turnovers. Three turnovers that we didn't really need to have. Pick six. Obviously the fumble was extremely difficult, and then defensively, even after all that, still had a chance at the end. False start on the 2-point play, which is fine. We kicked it, and not fine, but I mean didn't hurt us. And then the kickoff return out to the 50, and then or 45, and then obviously had him 3rd and 15, and those guys have him in man, and our base coverage day one, and we don't execute it. So credit to them. Obviously, we have to be better. Specifically, I would say with the turnovers and the turnover battle.
Who's your quarterback?
Cam. I mean, I think that was kind of the way it planned to go on. We're going to play with Cam and with PJ both. We got in the rally. PJ obviously knows that 2-minute stuff better. I thought Cam did some good things today. I can't have those 2 turnovers though. We just looking for things to not be catastrophic. You put a snap on the ground. Okay, falling the ball. It was 2nd and 1. That's what really bothers you about that. It was 2nd and 1. It was fixing to be a really big run. I think. We cut off on the backside. We cut off the 3 technique. It was going to be a good play. So I think Joe, one of the things that was disappointing is where the turnovers happened. The pick six happened at the 40 going in to score. That one happened at the 40 going in to score. So, you guys know me. I'm not going to make huge statements after it. I don't have any strong feeling one way or the other than I know that we have to play better at that position. We can't have multiple turnover games from the quarterback position.
You get tripped up with Elfline's foot on the phone.
I just saw what you saw in the replay. I don't know that, but even still, we just want to go to the ground, be in 3rd and 3. I told the guys we're going to go for a 4th down across the 50 most of the day. So, just bad things happen in games. You just can't let them be catastrophic, and that was that play.
The first half
there was a critical 3rd down late in the game. I want to say 3rd and 14 or something like that. How do you think the defense was able to lose track of Kyle Pitts?
They can't lose track of it. It happened, but they can't. It's our base day one coverage, and we have them. We should be caught and tackled. It should be 4th down. We should have the ball back going down to score. So they got a jet motion. Someone just has bad eyes and doesn't put their eyes where they're supposed to be. So at the end of the day, they made the plays to win the game. That play should never happen.
The decision to put PJ in the second half. I know you said the first half was probably 2 minutes. What about the second half and the time of the play?
Yeah, we went in the game saying, hey, we're going to play PJ in the 3rd or 4th series of the game, depending on how the game went. Cam went right down the field and scored on the first one. I think we went 3 and out on the second one. We dropped a fumble. We dropped the snap on the 3rd one. We were driving the ball and had the pick six. I didn't want to pull him right after the pick six, so put him out there again. And then went PJ kind of with 3:50 left. Let him throw a play action, which he threw. Completed the ball to Robbie, and then unfortunately was just not able to get anything going.
Something you'll continue to do, or are you doing it as a matter of Cam getting used to?
No, we wanted to play PJ. PJ, we thought PJ was going to do some good things for us in the game. He went back in the second, obviously in the 4th quarter, under kind of in a duress type situation, and moved the ball for us as he typically does. But get down inside the 40, weren't able to score. Then obviously the defense got that fumble, and we were able to capitalize. So that was just something we planned on doing, was playing PJ in a role this game.
Specifically, Matt, what did you see on the pick six?
It was a man coverage. They mugged up like they were going to blitz. We ran the option route. The tailback beat him clean. Anytime he breaks inside, the only thing you have to be careful of is a rat dropping out. We run a shallow on that play to eliminate the rat. The guy played through it, and just because I think he was mugged up, he dropped out and made a nice play. So, expect it's a tough one for the quarterback, but at the end of the day, responsible for what's out in front of you when you throw the football, and that'd be one we'd love to just again. Be incomplete, go for a 4th down, be incomplete, punt it. Those catastrophic plays, unfortunately, overshadow a lot of really good plays that happened in the game. I thought Jeff did a really nice job. I thought the tempo was good. I thought we moved the ball. I thought we completed more balls to more guys than we have. I thought we were more diverse. I thought guys played with energy. But you can't pick six is one thing, but 3 turnovers obviously is a whole other thing.
I know film will take care of a lot of this question, but did you see conceptually what you wanted to see from Jeff Nixon's play calling?
Yeah, I thought that we were, it's like 26 runs, which when you're behind, obviously that would have been in the 30s had that happened. We ran the quarterback. We had more completions than we've had. I think we had, I'm not sure what the completions were, but I think we're in like high teens. I think a lot of people think some of the decisions I made, was because of the run game. It's really we haven't thrown the ball very well in previous games. So this game, I thought at times we threw the ball better. Obviously, we had the 2 interceptions yet again, and we had a lot of other plays that I thought were close. That, Robbie caught the slant was behind him a little bit. This play was behind him. I thought we could have hit a couple more of those plays. So yeah, I think Jeff did a nice job. The offensive staff did a nice job. We can't have turnovers. Those guys put them in position to make plays. We made some plays. We just didn't make enough.
Matt, your thoughts on PJ's interception before the half there?
Just like anything else, like throw the ball away, let's punt it, and just enough of the catastrophic mistakes. That's just so you guys. That's what I said in the locker room. I said it's just such a old school lesson, but it's so true. Like when we don't beat ourselves, there wasn't a matchup out there today we couldn't handle. They're a good team, but there wasn't a matchup we couldn't handle. There was catastrophic self-inflicted errors in the last scoring drive, 3rd and 12. The quarterback, the second to last drive, quarterback escaped the pocket, hit the in cut, boom, got the ball down there. The kickoff return, the bad punt. We didn't field a punt, ran ball to the 5. So just a lot of things that we can control that here and there some guys aren't doing that, is the difference between winning and losing. And so, I think that's what has to improve. That PJ's play being one of them, obviously, just throw the ball away, punt the ball, and don't give them a chance to go down and score right before the half.
What did you think about the offensive line's play?
That's always a little harder to see. I think you have to watch the tape. Obviously, I got beat on the 1 sack there on 4th down. Got edged on that play. I thought it looked for the most of the day like there wasn't kind of like the Miami game. We were kind of under duress. I didn't feel that. The 1-0 blitz, they grabbed Elfline and pulled them. We kind of were prepared for that blitz, and so kind of it's just one of those deals. They grabbed them. Those are the 2 plays that I saw that weren't good enough. But I thought we ran the ball well at times. I thought we had some consistency in pass pro. Obviously Cam went down and some other guys went in. So without seeing the tape, I didn't see anything that was really highly alarming. Going into the game, that was the matchup I was concerned about because we were playing the new guys, and I didn't feel during the game that, hey, we can't handle this. Really during the game, Jonathan, I was saying was protect the football and just stop throwing it up and we'll be okay. Just do what we're trained to do. And when we did that, I thought we moved the ball fine.
I think we'll take 2 more questions. Joe and Will.
Turnovers, you guys did not create any. You had a couple shots at interceptions. Did those stick in your craw at all? Did you think you should have had one or more of them?
No, at halftime we said to the guys, hey, we've had three chances at interceptions. Obviously, we forced the fumble at the end of the game, right, to get us back, to get us to go score. So, we expected our defense to go out and play dominant defense today. We knew that we were going to need that with some young guys playing on the offensive line. We need to create some turnovers. So I thought because of the turnovers on offense, that they started with the ball, and because of the one bad punt, we had one great punt and one bad punt. They started with the ball at the minus 45, 50 most of the day. That 2 first downs and they're in scoring, scoring range. So those are the things that if we want to win games like this, we have to create turnovers. We created 2 turnovers in the last game. We only created 1 tonight. So
A lot of slipping today. Did you hear anything about the guys talking about the turf, or was that an issue at all?
I didn't hear anybody say that. No, sir.
Matt, where do you stand on this team being prepared and the effort?
The effort, I have no issue with the effort. I thought guys played hard, guys played physical. Being prepared, I think we're prepared. I don't see us making mistakes. I think there's some areas where we don't match up quite as well. There's not a lot of margin for error, and we have to be perfect. And we have to play better in terms of giving the ball away. You look at the games. It's real simple. You look at the games. When we win the turnover battle or tie it, we usually win. We don't win the turnover battle, we lose. Right. So that's where we are. That's where most teams are, to be quite honest. But that's where we are. So that wasn't unprepared when Cam slipped and fell. And Cam's trying to make a play. That's not what we do here, and we're trying to get that out of us. Right. The pick 6 was a nice play by them. We have to see that and protect it. So. There's not, one part of me. There's some times where, one bad play leads to 2, and it can kind of, you can see the guy starting to press a little bit. But I thought we came out of the half. I challenged him to have a good third quarter. We came out of the half. We went right down the field and scored. So the things we're working on when we do them, they show up. So, guys are in here at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're here till late at night. They work hard. They work out. Like I said, there's some places where the margin for error is not so overwhelming that we have to be kind of perfect, and then there's other areas where we just have to protect the football. If we protect the football, we have a chance to win. And so that's where we are. Didn't do it enough today, but I would not say that they're not playing hard. And I mean, you got DJ Morse in the freaking tent, comes back out of the tent. They're checking his knee. He's like, "No, I'm going." Brian Burns is in the tent. I would respectfully say, being the guy in that room, that would not be my narrative. I would just say that we have to play better, and we have to get better in some areas. But they prepare and they play hard.
How do you feel about the pressure? This is the last question, Chris, on Ryan.
Well, we didn't get enough pressure on that. We went man. And man coverage. One of the things early on was we just weren't quite winning in man the way we sometimes do. I don't know how many sacks we had on him, but it wasn't enough. We needed to have him under a little bit more duress. That being said, I think on third down, Bruce usually hands it to me. Our third down numbers weren't terrible. No, they were not good. Excuse me, they were 50% on third down. So that's the first half they were in the 30s, and then second half they were able to convert. The 3rd and 12, the 3rd and 15. So for what it's worth, I just make sure I say it again, because Alice asked me last week, David asked me this week. This is not a case of guys not being bought in or not trying. Like this is sometimes you get beat on a slant inside. You have to again we keep trying to get better as a team. They keep trying to get better, but it's just where we are right now. We have to grind our way through it. But they're certainly trying. They play through pain. They practice. They work hard. I have no issues with this team in those regards.